Hello, everyone. How are you? Happy Monday to you. It's 12:30. Of course, that means that you and I have an appointment for Discuss It with Drake. So, welcome to episode number 51. Or is it 51? I can't see which way you guys are viewing this. Anyways, today's topic is going to be tips for navigating new construction home purchases, and those are fun. I don't know how many of you actually go and take tours of the new construction when it's in your area, or you never saw in your area. I happen to love doing it. You can get some really, really great decorating ideas, and some of the new materials that they use out there are fantastic. So that's how I share some of my information, is because I research. So again, before we get started, please go to YouTube, type in Drake's Real Estate TV, hit subscribe. I'd really, really appreciate that. And yeah, that way you never miss an episode, right? Great. So let's get started. So, as a real estate professional, helping my clients navigate home buying process can be challenging at times, but there's a whole new process and language to learn when it comes to new construction. But the upside is so worth it. Okay, so here are a few tips for working with new construction. Number one, just understanding the building process and learning some of the new language in new construction. It's not that bad. I mean, like I said, it's fun. So one of the best ways to understand is to actually, do your homework. Most of the new construction process is very systematic, and each builder tends to be just slightly different, depending on the size of their business and their overall experiences, and you know how that goes. So if you haven't already, if you can schedule a meeting with the builder, that's fantastic. And then you can actually learn how they actually prefer to work with you and myself. Back in the day, they didn't mesh. Today, they do, right? A lot better than they used to, anyways. Touring the models is a great way to check out the quality of their work. Ask questions about their timing and their financing incentives and their lot locations. There's a lot to learn, and it's actually, like I said, it's actually fun walking a building site. Okay, sometimes they make you put hard hats on because you've got exposed beams and things are uneven. They don't have flooring. It's fun because imagining the developments that will take place over the next few months, it's exciting. Yeah, it's like, okay, well, you're just walking on a dirt lot. Well, yeah, but if you look across the street, the house that was there was also just a vacant dirt lot. So it's fun to watch the process. Number two, so know the difference between a production home versus a custom home. Okay, this is a big one. So in case you don't understand the difference, you might be under the impression that you get to pick every last fixture. The color of the cover outlets, the type of toilets, and the master bathrooms, and just the type of materials like used in pantries and cabinets. Well, that is not probable if you're actually talking about a production home. Okay, most of that stuff is already done. Custom homes, sure, you can pick whatever you want. So here are some of the primary differences. In a production home, they're built on land that's already owned by the builder using stock plans and a limited number of choices on particular items of the home. So that would be custom things like flooring, cabinetries, and maybe a couple of choices on counters. Okay, custom homes, well, just like they sound, they're completely customizable and can be built on land owned by the builder or land purchased by the homeowner. So it usually involves an architect and a designer, of course, right? So production homes, well, they have a shorter timeline, usually 4 to 6 months out. Custom homes, well, they can range from 6 months to 16 months, depending on the square footage, the design, and location. So, of course, the cost difference can vary significantly from production homes to custom homes, but with production, when the contract is signed, so there's actually less variability as the build progresses. So So as you can see, making sure you understand the difference between production and custom homes is going to help manage your expectations. And speaking of, let's talk about expectations. So building a home is much different than buying an existing one. Duh. Which is why it's so crucial that you understand the process. So the timeline for new construction is generally longer than buying an existing home. And depending on your needs, you might not be able to wait. Okay, you also need to consider whether you need to sell your home to purchase a new construction. And if so, where are you going to move in the meantime? Because trying to do it concurrently is virtually impossible. Can be done, but highly unlikely. So give me a call, let's sell your home, and then we'll talk about buying the new one. Okay? Great. Deal? Deal. So, like I said, in an ideal world, closing on both properties concurrently is unlikely. And we know that things don't always come to fruition as they should. And with the new construction, count on it. Okay, make sure that you have alternate living arrangements. New construction brings scheduling issues. Weather, if it rains too much and the site is soggy, well, they're going to have to wait. Material delays, design changes, and sometimes unexpected costs. So something will most likely be delayed or go wrong during the build process, particularly right now with the low listing inventory, the high cost of materials, and shipping delays. All this should be outlined ahead of time so that you are clear on what to expect. So you should expect the unexpected. Just like change is the only constant, the only thing constant is change, there you go. So when you have that clarity, then everybody's gonna have a little bit more fun throughout the process, okay? Next thing I want to talk about just real quick, is just, recommendations and referrals on builders. Obviously, we don't have a lot of choice in this because it is what it is. But just keep in mind that not all builders are equal. My favorite builder is Toll Brothers. That's just the way it is. Okay, so do your diligence. Check out the reviews. If you can take a tour of some homes that they've done previously. Just to make sure that it's a match for you and not that it's just a new home, okay? Makes a difference. Last but not least, you need to know, or I should say, I need to know when to let the builder take over and when to step back in if you're having an issue. So, yes, you are my clients first, but there comes a time in this builder-client-agent relationship when I need to let you go and let the builder take over. The timing is obviously going to look a little bit different, and that's why it's critical to understand the actual builder's process and how much they're actually going to be involved and how involved you're going to be in making some of those crucial choices. Everybody has different comfort levels as well. So what is your comfort level in navigating the process without me holding your hand? Everybody's different. So if you allow me to have these conversations with the builder ahead of time while I'm introducing you, the process is going to go much smoother. Okay, so the key is always, always, always communication. Ensure that everybody's on the same page. Everybody has a clear idea of the responsibility that everybody's taking, holding everybody accountable, and just delivering on what the agreement is. So, of course, I'm always here for you. Regular check-ins are great. To check on the progress of what's going on. And like I said, it's fun. You don't want people stepping into each other's toes because there's some things I won't be in control of and some things that they can't represent you on. So building a home can be an incredible experience, and I hope to experience that myself soon. So as a real estate professional, it's my responsibility to ensure that you are well represented by having excellent knowledge on the process, great relationships with the builders, and creating a clear line of communication for all channels and providing the best experience possible. So happy building! Who wants to go shopping for new construction? I do! Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I want to thank Inman News for providing me that information so I can get that to you today. Please don't keep me a secret. Remember, if there's something that you'd like me to discuss in your future, let me know. I'll get it on the calendar. I hope you have a fantastic week. Looks beautiful out there. Please be kind to one another. Don't forget to live, laugh, and love. Love is important. And until we see each other next time, on the next Move Matters, contact Drake for Homes. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you later.